My girlfriend and I have been dating for about a year and a half. A few weeks ago, I was out with friends, and after I went to my GF's place. I have a key, so I let myself in as usual. She was asleep on the couch, and her laptop was next to her. I took the laptop to move it, so I could snuggle up next to her. But when I touched it, it came on, and it wasn't locked. I saw a Word document, and I got curious, so I started reading it. It turned out to be some rather raunchy fan fiction. Nothing super dirty, just romantic, if you know what I mean. The type of thing an unsatisfied woman in her 50s 60s might read because she has fallen out of love with her husband a long time ago. I checked the folder, and it was full of other similar stories. I didn't read them all, but it was more or less the same. I closed the laptop, woke GF up, and we went to bed. The next morning, I asked her about the fan fiction. She got very defensive and said I had been snooping. I told her the stuff she writes is super cringy, and if she is expecting the type of guy she writes about, she isn't going to find one. It didn't turn into a full-blown argument, but we weren't on the best of terms when I left. The next day we met up with some mutual friends. It was clear GF was still upset with me. Some of our friends asked, and I gave them the outline of what had happened. GF got mad, and stormed off yelling that I am an a-hole. To my surprise, not a single one of our friends agreed with me. They all took her side. Later, I met up with another group of friends, and I told the story again. In this group, they all agreed with me, saying that romantic fan fiction is super cringe, and laughing at me for not being romantic enough for my GF. Afterwards, admittedly I was a little tipsy, I called GF, but she didn't pick up. So I sent her a text saying she can get back to me once she's grown up and realized her fantasy man doesn't exist. She still hasn't got back to me. All our mutual friends seem to take her side, saying I shouldn't have snooped, and definitely should have kept it to myself. While my other friends are taking my side, saying it's a funny story, and if she was proud of what she wrote she wouldn't have been upset. So now I need an opinion from people who don't know either of us. AITA?
Hit the subscribe button now for more AITA dilemmas.